Lights, camera, action, beers, blondes, babes, boobs. We are back in town and we are ready to roll. All right, I am your least favorite host, Brendan Armstrong, and I'm here with all the sports action. All right, second week in a row, hopping back on. Let's go. First of all, let's get the cat out of the bag and talk about this catastrophe that we have in front of us right here that we called the TCU Georgia game. I don't even have to be the first guy to say it. What the fuck happened, all right? I know I'm not the first guy to say it, and I definitely won't be the last, so I'm just probably going to cut it there. But this was a terrible championship game. Absolutely terrible. TCU was not ready for this game. I don't know what they were thinking. I honestly, truly think that TCU and Ohio State would have been a much better game, 100%. And I do think Ohio State was the better team in a way than Georgia for sure. I think that with Harrison Jr. and Stroud, and I think Ohio State was definitely the better team. I think they definitely also obviously deserved to beat Georgia in the previous game, but they fucking tanked out and choked. Nice job, Ohio State, because you just gave up your championship opportunity right there because clearly TCU was not ready to ball. And props to Max Duggan. I know his road and, his everything he did to get where he's at right now. Props to him. Still really like the player. Was rooting for TCU. Really was. But Stetson Bennett's a fucking dog. He's a dog. He's 25 years old. He's a 25-year-old dog, which is a pretty old fucking dog. But he's still a dog. And if you can't put the legitimate respect on his name, well, I don't know what to tell you. But then again, if I went to go play Yaffle, I'd be shitting on kids. That's a fact. So you're old, Stetson Bennett. Get your ass in the NFL. Stop wasting time in college. Stop shitting on the young guys. And get in there and compete with some kids your own size, your own age. All right, let's jump into these NFL scores right quick so I won't waste too much time. I got to keep this thing short, under 15 minutes max. That's what I'm going to do today. All right, here we go. Bam, 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 bam. Great stuff going on in the NFL, by the way. It's really interesting stuff. We got some coaches starting to get fired. We got the Cardinals coach, Cliff Kingsbury, getting fired. Congratulations, Cliff. I don't feel bad. I liked Cliff before, but he just doesn't have that it factor. He's not a leader. Cliff Kingsbury is a great coach. Very creative. Honestly, one of the best creative play callers, I think, in the league. But he's just not a leader. When the going gets rough, Cliff isn't standing up in front of the whole team like Budda Baker or like Dan Campbell of the Lions. Like, he's not standing up there and putting his heart on. He's not throwing himself on the sword for the team. And any good football team is only as good as their best leader, I think. And he is not even close to that. And then a head coach, especially in the NFL and of any team that you want to go the distance and win a championship, you need a leader as a coach. So that just wasn't it. Cliff, sorry, but goodbye. Have fun. Have a nice time on the train, and we're going to move on. So Cliff Kingsbury on the Cardinals. Obviously, I just had to double-check this. Texans head coach as well. He canned. The Texans, I don't know what the hell's going on in that program because they've had issues for a long time, so I'm not even going to get into that. But it's interesting to see these teams starting to make changes. The NFL's cutthroat ruthless now. If you don't have a winning season, as a player, as a coach, your job's up for grabs and you're in trouble. So these guys, it is getting so competitive and so unloyal in a way because it's about the best player, next man up, who's there, who's going to get the job done. They don't give a fuck where you came from. They don't care how much you weigh. You could be 340. If you're throwing touchdown passes, Ben Roethlisberger, then they're going to put you on the field and you're going to play. You could be the best looking guy on the field. They don't give a damn. You could be the richest guy on the field. They don't give a damn. Nobody gives a fuck. They want to win games and they want to win the Super Bowl. Everyone wants to win the Super Bowl. La-di-da. And they're going to spend the money and they're going to get rid of the people who are not. They're going to spend the money to get there and they're going to get rid of the people who are getting in the way of them getting there. So, 2 coaches fired. I have a feeling that this offseason is going to be a lot of firings, a lot of trading going on. Cardinals are talking about trading DeAndre Hopkins, which by the way, really quick, I don't think it's a bad idea because it frees up a lot of cap space. And they're definitely in a rebuild process anyway. DeAndre Hopkins is getting older. I love him as a player. But, if it's a full rebuild, then it's about the coach and the GM, the new GM, coming in and figuring some stuff out. Just for the Cardinals fans out there, roast me if you want. I don't give a damn. Next season after that, we're always saying next year. It's going to fucking be next year. All right, going over the NFL scores really quick. I got to be quick. Then we'll talk playoffs. Really quick, Cardinals lose to the 49ers. Not surprised. 49ers are a dog team. They're going to kill it in the playoffs. We'll get to that in a minute. Chargers, God damn it. I'm all over the place. Chiefs, Raiders. Chiefs destroy the Raiders. No surprise. Jags, Titans. Jags beat the Titans. Trevor Lawrence firing up. Browns lose to the Steelers. Really, Deshaun Watson. Steelers fall short of their playoff run. It was a bummer. They started to come back, but, they aren't one of the strongest teams anyway. Bengals beat the Ravens. Not surprised. Rematch coming in the playoffs. Vikings, Bears. Vikings beat the Bears. I thought the Bears were going to play better in this game. Was not the fucking case, clearly. Patriots, Bills. Bills beat the Patriots. Kind of a close game for the game, but they did it for Damar Hamlin. But, by now everybody knows how crazy that was. Hopefully stuff like that never happens again in the league. Hopefully they can figure stuff like that out, get better safety procedures. That was just hard to watch. And, prayers for Damar. He's doing much better right now, so things are looking up. Dolphins, Jets. Dolphins beat the Jets. What a fucking boring game. 6-11? 6-11. Dude, you gotta be shitting me. I could watch a soccer game that can score more than that. What a fucking boring game. I'm disappointed in that. Or a baseball game scores more than that. Buccaneers, Falcons. Falcons destroy the Bucks. That was pretty interesting. So this is going to be interesting because the Bucks played like shit last Sunday, and so did the Cowboys, and they're facing off in the playoffs. Panthers beat the Saints. I thought the Saints were going to win this game. Texans beat the Colts barely. I lost an $80 bet because I had the Colts winning, Michael Pittman scoring, Brandon Cooks scoring. Brandon Cooks and Michael Pittman score. The Colts are winning, and then the Texans throw a Hail Mary, fucking win the game, and give up one of their first-round draft pick. I don't know what the fuck they're thinking. Just an example of how stupid a team can be. And they've always been that example. Cowboys get shit on by the Commanders. Woo! Man, fuck the Cowboys. 6-26. Fuck the Cowboys. Not impressed with the Cowboys. What a shit performance. Very disappointed. Rams, Seahawks. Seahawks beat the Rams. I thought the Rams were going to win this game, to be honest. They come back at the end. Since the Seahawks won, the Lions are not able to get in. So that's kind of a bummer. Chargers lose to the Broncos. Chargers shouldn't have even played their starters in the first place in this game. Brandon Staley, I think, is the head coach. He's an idiot. There's been videos of him crouched over like a fucking dog before the game. I don't know what he's thinking. They need to fire his ass. Shouldn't have played starters. Got Mike Williams hurt and Bosa hurt, two of their best players. Lions beat the Packers. Kick Aaron Rodgers the fuck out of the playoffs. Never been happier. So happy to see Aaron's crying. Lions are cheering. That was a great evening. I really enjoyed watching Aaron fall because as anybody who's watched a few episodes of this, I hate Aaron Rodgers. So it was great to watch Aaron fall, especially in Lambeau. All the Packers fans, Aaron's leaving us. I don't give a fuck. Move on. We're all here. We all have watched Aaron ball out for too damn long. It's over, all right? Oh, Aaron, he's not coming back. You're damn right he ain't coming back. He's moving on because he hates the Packers, and everyone hates the Packers. So fuck the Packers. All right, back to what I was saying. So a lot of interesting stuff going on last Sunday, but let's get into the nitty gritty. Seahawks, 49ers, wild card round. 49ers going to win that game. Chargers playing the Jags. Who do we think's going to win? I think the Chargers going to pull the game. They better pull their head out of their ass before they pull the game because the Jags are kind of fired up. Dolphins, Bills. Bills. Dolphins are trash. Vikings, Giants. The Giants are literally like that piece of trash floating in the gutter in a rainstorm. It's there for a little bit, and then it goes down the sewer because it sucks. Ravens, Bengals, duh. Cowboys, Bucks. I don't know. I'm going to say the Cowboys. The Cowboys are going to win this game. But you never, ever count out playoff Tom Brady. So that's what I think is going to happen this week. Just a rundown of the college football game, the NFL, the coaches trading, what's going on with the players, Damar Hamlin, college, NFL, you fucking name it. ASU basketball, doing good. 14 wins now. See that? That's my fucking shot. Splash. ASU basketball doing good. Baseball season starting up pretty soon here in February. Got PGA Tour or Waste Management coming into Scottsdale, so that'll be awesome. But other than that, catch you back next week after this first round of the playoffs, and we'll figure out who I'm going to roast this week. Really wouldn't be sad to see the Cowboys fall and the Vikings fall, but the Giants ain't going to beat the Vikings. But, not really against seeing some teams fall this week, so that'll be awesome. But Aaron Rodgers, so long, you bastard, because we won't be seeing you very soon. You're trash. And that sums this week up. Have a good week, good weekend, and I'll see you next week here on Pints and Parlays Top House Sports Podcast.